It is, in comparison to all the other industries we've looked at so far, by far the one that has understood and is doing something to decarbonise our world. Had another absolutely excellent week here in Cannes. Cannes is turning into one of my happy places, one of my favourite cities. I always love the Côte d'Azur. I mean, I don't need to tell you the architecture, the history. This is a wonderful place to be, a wonderful place to live, and we're so lucky to have spent another week here. And as we get to the end of this week, it's really great to give you some more positive news. As you know, I really thoroughly enjoyed the Cannes Yachting Festival, and we've been sharing lots of videos about sustainable boats. But this week we've been to MIPIM, M-I-P-I-M, and that is one of the biggest expos in the whole world to talk about urbanisation, to talk about the building construction industry and the world that we live in today, the world we're going to live in tomorrow. Why am I so motivated? Well, firstly, because we've just picked up some really great stories and met some really amazing people. Secondly, and this is the most important thing, it is, in comparison to all the other industries we've looked at so far, by far the one that has understood and is doing something to decarbonise our world. We have all the movers and all the shakers here in the world of, let's call it, urban planning and urban construction. So we've got the councils, we've got the town mayors, and I'm not just talking about small cities, we're talking about from big cities, really important people that are coming together and saying we're passionate and we are not going to go back on our carbon goals. We've got the companies that are actually building buildings. We've got the people who are financing that. We've got the financial advisors and auditors and risk assessors. We've got the people who are building the things that go inside the buildings. And we've also got the people who are building the infrastructure around them. Had a fantastic conversation this morning with a guy working for a very big company that I'm hoping we're going to do some podcasts with. And they do things like, for instance, light railway. So the trams around the cities, amongst many other famous things. You know this company, and I think we're going to be talking to him soon. We've been talking to big cities. We've been talking to a guy just here about 10 minutes ago, and this guy was telling us all about a very sustainable shower that he has that not only saves a hell of a lot of clean water, but also saves a hell of a lot of money. So the great thing is here, everyone's understood they need to do something. We need to decarbonise the way we build buildings, the way we build cities. We need to think about how the climate's going to be in the future to make sure that we have environments we can live in. And we also need to think about the way that we actually run those buildings and what we can do with those brownfield sites, the buildings that are already there, to upgrade them so that they also have a lower running carbon footprint. This is so motivating to see all these different people coming together and saying, yes, we've understood. It's not about pointing fingers as we've seen in some of the industries that we've been to before, but it's not about pointing fingers. It's about really getting people together and making sure that everyone works together to build a better future. I can't wait to share some of the stories that we're going to be sharing with you over the next few weeks and months.